Right, I got this old banjo. I bought it when I was about 18, a long time ago, and it was old then. I gave it to my daughter Jenny. She's had it a few years and played it a lot. It's a bit knackered now. Already started, well, I'm going to try and fix it up. Already started on it before I thought about filming it. So, but you can see it's a very old thing. It's quite battered and gnarled, and it's called, you can see it there, the Windsor Patent Zither banjo, made in Birmingham, and it's a 5-string banjo. Just turn it over. I've started dismantling it. You see, the tuning heads are completely kaput. I took those out. I'm going to try and get some new ones. Mandolin tuning heads they are. Ivory bits are missing off there. The frets are very marked. I already started filing some down a bit. Can't file them right down because there's been no fret left. You can see where the strings have. It's been played a lot, you know, right the way up the fret. Someone played this many years ago, back in the 30s probably, or 20s even. I replaced the vellum. I got a piece of goat skin years ago. This I've already undone. I'll take that out. There's the bridge. The neck, this part here is a bit distorted. The neck doesn't really fit properly. I'm going to try and sort that out. So that's the job. I'll let you know how I get on, how much that's been played. The fingerboard is worn completely through. So I'll keep you posted. Right, so here we are. Done some work on this banjo. I've filed frets down, filled some of the holes in the neck there, and I just coloured them with a black marker pen. Oiled the neck with lemon oil. Now, the base, the body of the thing I've dismantled. This is all out of shape. It's narrower from here than it is across here. So what I'm going to do is try and rehydrate this. I'm going to put it in this box here with a sponge in some water in that tub down there. Just put that in there, leave it a few days. Hopefully it will rehydrate a bit. I may be able to bend it back into the right shape using various methods and techniques known only unto myself. It's called brute force and ignorance. I'm going to dismantle the head, or whatever you call it. Take this rather scruffy vellum out, trim it up a bit, clean all this silver plated bit, or whatever it is, zinc. And I have ordered new strings. I've ordered new machine heads, which is vintage guitar tuners. Hopefully they'll fit. What else did I order? A new bridge and some proper strings for a Zither banjo. Apparently they're special ones that you get for that. So I'm going to sort of clean all this up and re-polish it, and then I'll let you know how we get on as we get on a bit further. Well, how you all going? I'm doing something very exciting today. It's keeping me happy anyway. Renovating a Zither banjo. So far I've completely demolished the thing. Put it back together. I've got this part all cleaned up. Turn the drum skin round the other way. Fix the hole that was almost through it there. And the main problem with this is this body here. I'll just show you. I know this is probably boring as hell for you, but it's more interesting than what you had to eat for dinner yesterday and all the photos you keep sending me. So there we got 270mm from front to back, 280mm from side to side. So where the neck joins this thing, it slopes back 10mm. It's always been like that since I bought it nearly 55 years ago. I've also started staining the neck French polish. Looks quite nice. That's just one coat. It's going to come out nice when it's finished. So what I'm trying to do, what I want to do is try and get this distance here altered. I don't know if I'm going to use steam or something to kind of soften the wood up, but I don't want all the veneer to come off, so not quite sure how we're going to manage that yet. If I can't adjust the shape of the body, I'm going to have to adjust the shape of the neck where it joins the body. I'll keep you posted. It's exciting, isn't it? Well, I've steamed this pan of the Zither banjo. I used an old wallpaper steamer that I had under here, and hopefully it's not going to fall apart and spring to bits, but I put this brace in here, and now we have about 77mm widthways and 76 millimeters from front to back. Oh, hang on, that wasn't quite right. Hang on. Sorry, put it down a second. Hard to do with one hand. We've got just about 76. So it's nearly a perfect circle now. Hopefully this brace will keep it there till it all dries and it might not move again. I'll have to put a bigger piece of wood here, which is a wedge between the neck comes out of here, and this braces against this part in here, stop the whole thing collapsing. So that's where we are at the moment. Hopefully that'll all dry out and then I'll be able to sort of sand this up a bit and polish it. And when we get the machine heads through the post, we'll be nearly finished. Yay! Well, the steaming of the body of this banjo was a success because I've put it back together. You see there's no gap where it joins the body, the neck. Before there was a whole gap in here filled up with bits of wood that I did out of old matchboxes from 40 years ago. Now if I put the straight edge along the neck here, you can see very near perfect. Lining right across the banjo. I don't even know what it's called, belly or head or whatever. Right up the neck. All nice and straight. So all I have to do is put this back in, and I'll cut a piece of hardwood. I've got that bit marked up the right radius, and that will go just down inside here, and that's when you put the strings on, that stops the string from pulling the neck back up that way and collapsing this all in again. So a bit of steam, bit of tension. I started polishing this. That's one coat or two coats of French polish I'm using. Don't know if it's the right thing, but it looks nice. Got to do another couple of coats tomorrow, and then it's basically will be ready for the new tuning machine heads, which hopefully will fit back in there on the nut, the new bridge. So there you go, it's all working out. Hi, so the Zither banjo renovation more or less complete. New tuning heads, machine heads. They're very cheap ones. Got them very quickly on the internet. Only took a couple of days. They're not expensive, but didn't think we needed to be spending £50 on them. I think they were £12.99. Strings, the right strings for a Zither banjo, and a new proper Zither banjo bridge. Just have to form a little bone pin to go in just on that 5th string there. There's supposed to be a little bone pin with a slot in that goes over, so I'll try and do that, and then fit some new zinc plated strap holders where those holes are. But it's all tuned up. It goes out of tune a bit quick because of these they're nylon strings, those two. But anyway, let's have a